Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly focus for December the 17th through to the 23rd, 2018. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We'll cut the cards and see what the energy has for us this week. And we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, love coming in out of nowhere, passions, desires, opportunities, partnerships, relationships, friendships, just out of the blue experiences. Now, these out of the blue experiences that you are going to have this week could be in relationships, absolutely, but it could also be where a new door opens up to you, a new idea is presented to you. A new journey, new desires, new happiness. Pay attention to messages that you receive. Waking and sleeping. Pay attention to your dreams. Stay open to new ideas, your horizons, broaden your horizons. That's been something I've been saying for over a week now to a lot of people. Broaden your horizon, whether or not it's the mental horizon or no, the mental horizon. I would think it's the mental horizon, either seeing some new experience, seeing the magic that is before you that you didn't see before. Maybe some kind of critical piece of information floats in now to you that opens your eyes to a new way of stepping forward that you didn't imagine or you didn't perceive or you didn't know existed, or you thought it was in the far distant future rather than your immediate tomorrow. We have the Four of Pentacles. Don't get too rooted in where you are. Don't lose yourself in yesterday or even today. Okay, there is a gate behind you, a gateway behind you, and it's a giant pentacle, offering you more abundance and happiness and joy than you ever imagined possible. And love, don't forget love in there. Pentacles is all part of love. That's the greatest wealth you can have, is people loving you and you loving others. So don't forget that part. But don't hold on to the past or even the present so much right now. Stay very flexible to any kind of opportunity that comes your way this week. Angels guard that pathway, and there is complete balance going forward. And look at that moon. So we have a full moon actually this week, don't we? At week's end. So the full moon is when we let go. But, we are still in new moon energy. And that is said with the Knight of Cups, the new experiences. But maybe we see where we have been hanging on a little bit too hard to something, or trying to control some kind of aspect in our life, whether it's the home, the family, your work, your career, and trying too tightly to keep the controls in place that you're not allowing opportunity to actually open up to you in the way that you actually want. So setting your own stumbling blocks. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, I've been reading this as, you're sitting there and you are summoning in your new adventure, your new path. There's an expectation about you right now that you are going to be experiencing it sooner rather than later. You're taking charge of it. You're saying, yes, I'm going forward in this direction. And yes, there will be success. So I'm kind of getting almost like the Emperor feeling while I'm holding this card. So through planning, through proper planning, you're able to take the calculated risk that you need in order to really step into that new beginning. So whatever pops up, we have the Knight of Cups in the middle, so it could be something just out of the blue, out of the ordinary, the unexpected, the coincidences. There's no such thing, but Things just coming into play in order to allow you to move forward as you summon. You know, the box here, you know, that lays an empty box. So you're ready to take the tools you need in order to go forward. You're ready to not necessarily leave things behind, as the Four of Pentacles is telling you here, holding on to things too tightly, but you're aware now that you, instead of letting go of some things, you might just pack the things that you need in order to go forward. And I'm hoping that makes more sense to you than it is to me right now. The Seven of Swords. This is a very strong card for you this week for some reason. You know, right now in your immediate surroundings, if you think somebody's lying to you or they're untrustworthy, or you meet them and you kind of just get that vibe, or somebody says something to you and it just doesn't feel right, or you step into an event or a situation and you kind of feel on edge or restless, follow your intuition. Okay, follow your intuition on that, because you're right. And maybe it needs a conversation. Maybe you need to just walk away from that energy. You'll know it. Follow your intuition. Follow your sage wisdom. You know, we have the Hangman here. The Hangman is saying, okay, take a breath. Okay, so the Hangman is the number 12 in the tarot deck, right? The 12th card in the tarot deck. And we are in the month of December, which is a 12. So this is being in harmony with the energy that's around you. So not trying to push too fast forward on anything. So once again, that calculated risk, knowing what you need to pack rather than, you know, leaving with an empty box and having no tools at hand. So we don't want to just jump into something. We just don't want to risk take, but a calculated risk right now of packing that box over what you need. And maybe not paying as much attention to what we need or what we would like to hang on to or control. And the Hangman is finding that inner peace of doing those things, right? The emotion there is like the waves underneath you are just helter-skelter. But the clouds, the mountains in the background talk about your success. Where you want to go, the adventure, climbing of the mountain, reaching the top, finding that balance, finding that, you know, combining your sage wisdom. I get the Emperor energy again for you. Combining your sage wisdom with your intuition and using them in combination using them within a balance in order to go forward. There could be things in your life this week that you need to find more balance or peace or harmony in. Maybe it's work, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's home, family. The World card. Things could be changing when it comes to work and career, or how you identify yourself to the world. You've reached the end of a chapter. You have a high intuition for what your next step needs to be, what you need to let go of, what you know is ending, and allow that ending. Absolutely. This is talking about your tomorrow. So we have the 12 energy here with the Hangman, and we have the 21 energy. So 3 is a very strong energy working for you now. We are in a 3 energy of December, but we will be in a 3 energy all of next year. So this is the beginning of your next year. You're not going to wait for next year to start. You're going to start moving forward now in some way in what defines you as a person. Bringing out those strengths, bringing out that toolbox that you have been planting. You know, we have the Fool card here. New beginnings, new start, the simplicity of the new beginning and new start. We start with a 22 energy for a daily energy, which is the Fool, right? 0 and 22. We came to the end of the tarot. We go the Fool to the World card. So the other way around? No, I had it right for you guys. It's backwards for me. So it is about completions and endings so that you can go forward. What strong cards here. Now, this could be in relationships, absolutely. This could be in work and career, absolutely, or what you do, maybe within the community or something, where you build stature in the world for yourself, where you have a sense of pride or accomplishment in your world and you are striving for new goals and new dreams. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is allowing that inner child out. That's what I'm getting with this card. It might have to do a little bit with the past here because this is nostalgic. So it could be something that you've always wanted to do and you're stepping into again, reinventing something, restarting something, recreating something. A dream that has long ago vanished in your life, but you're bringing new life to it again. But it has to do with your inner child, your truest passions, your truest desires. Three of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. We know it's going to take time. We know it's going to take energy. We know it's taken us a long time to get to this spot, so we can't imagine everything to change when we open our eyes in the morning. But we know that if we apply ourselves, that if we commit ourselves, that if we take it one step at a time, here's the Emperor energy again for you, that there will be success. And more importantly, with this, we can paint our tomorrows exactly how we want to envision them. We can step into it. So, yes, a time for dreaming, a time for imagining, for starting something new, for creating something new, stepping into something new, or changing the landscape completely to what you had been imagining into something that fills you with a passion. And passion flows through you. And we have the Ace of Cups. New passions, new dreams. This could be also self-service. This is where you have a compassion or an empathy towards a cause or a group of people or the planet or animals or whatever it is. But you have an empathy or a compassion to step up and help. So this could be something new coming in, or this could be stepping up to the plate, creating something from scratch to help the community in some way, or your family, or just somebody you know that is going through some trying times. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you getting out there and just knowing that they're going through some rough times and being that smile that shows up to just make them smile and not, we're not going to talk about the stuff you're going through. We're going to talk about happiness and joy. We're going to change the landscape. We're going to watch a movie together, whatever. Bringing happiness and joy to another energy, person, thing, place, event, in some way, some form. This could also be reinventing your passions and your dreams and your desires, understanding how much that you are deserving or worthy of what you can truly step into, allowing God, your angels, your spirit guides to send you the information, being open to the information, being open to the opportunities that are being put in front of you right now. So, an incredible week for you. Use the energy. I think a lot of this will happen regardless, but you can I guess the biggest thing is, yes, you are definitely moving forward and something amazing could actually transform you this week. But it's through patience, it's through weighing out the options, it's through going with your intuition, believing in yourself. Knight of Cups, first card. Something will come into your life to spark a creative, loving energy inside of you. This is our final card. So, but remember, we have the Hangman. The Hangman came out, and who else came out that was really strong? Well, we had the World, and then the Fool right after it. So, expect transformations in your life, expect new beginnings in your life, and work slowly towards growing that dream, growing that desire, and expecting that opportunity to be laying in wait for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.